Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 video. In this game I'm playing a 1v1 match on the map Sandstorm. I'm starting in the right position, playing as Korea. So we're back on this map and we're playing as Korea, so that's the nation known for their Black Eagle jets. And right now I'm just starting up with my normal build order, building a couple of dogs and a infantryman, and sending those dogs to the sides just to do a bit of scouting. And I'm going to be just building my oil refinery first of all. One of the important things on this map is you do start with a oil derrick in the bottom right and also another building in the top left, so you need to sort of like protect those buildings because they can make you for useful bases. And just using said there as a pathfinding ability just to send my dogs a bit around the map. But just having a bit of a look there, and what I'm going to do there is I'm just going to put a pillbox just on that entrance for the oil derrick, because what I don't want to happen is I don't want my opponent to be able to send an engineer over and capture it and then start building defences around it. So right now, just expanding to the different ore patches. I am playing as Korea, the allies, so I will be building that airfield nice and early. I'll be able to build rocketeers as well, just to do some scouting and have a look around, and also provide some air support. Obviously rocketeers can be dangerous if the opponents don't build any anti-air defences, but everyone does do that in this game. It's one of the things I came to learn very early on when I first played the game. I'd be like, after 2 minutes, there'd be like a couple of rocketeers coming over and then destroying everything. And there we can see an engineer coming over. Hopefully he's going to get destroyed. Ooh, that was close. He could have possibly got my ore refinery there, but thankfully he was looked like he was heading for that other building. It does have some like defense, so it was able to take out the engineer. But I've just put a pillbox down just in case he does try and come back. And now we're getting some rocketeers out, and one of those opponents in my base just got killed by them. And now we'll just the rocketeers actually move around pretty fast, so it's quite nice to do a little bit of scouting. They can also move over water, and now we can see those Black Eagles coming over. At what they're going to go for, are they going to be able to get any kills? We're just going to go into the base right now and see if we can get anything. We're going to try and take out the anti-air defense, which we're able to do. And now let's see what these rocketeers can do, but I'm going to need to take them away because they are getting destroyed now. I'm also building some anti-air defences for my base, and what I can see is they destroyed the airfield, which is kind of annoying. But I've got other things I need to start building as well to build up my economy and also build up my tank numbers and other things. So just building another ore refinery there. And I'm struggling a lot for ore at the moment, so I'm going to need to... I just need to get these anti-air defences out, so when those Black Eagles come over, we can destroy quite a few of them. And also probably... Well, I mean, you can actually get anti-air defences, or you can get units from your war factory. I'm not actually sure which one is like the most effective. I'm guessing the stationary anti-air defences will possibly do more damage, but I'm not really 100% sure on that. And now getting another ore refinery in that bottom right position. But I'm going to need to get air defences up there as well. And we're going to be building some tanks along with for our army. We also need to be careful with power. We can see some air units going down there. And the thing about power is if your power goes down, the anti-air defense systems don't work. So we do have to be careful about that and make sure we have plenty of power available. I think what they've taken out is possibly a ore refinery. I think I might have had another one at the side of that base. I've got another ore refinery though in that bottom right, so getting quite a strong economy there. And also mining in the top right as well. The top right I've been mining gems, so that will be getting me a lot of resources. And it's quite hard, I guess, to defend against Black Eagles, because what you've got is you've got like 3 bases here. Anyway, I'm going to send my units out a little bit and see if I can get any kills, because if he's spending resources on Black Eagles, then he may not have as many resources to spend on his army. So we're going to do some investigating near his base and just having a look at what he's got there. We can see there's definitely a lot of rocketeers there. and just getting some map uncovered as well, just so I can see anything that's coming over. And just getting another power plant down. And yeah, just trying to group up my tanks a little bit differently. Obviously, the Rocketeers can do very well against standard tanks because they don't have any anti-air. So what I need to do is I need to make sure I have anti-air near my tanks if I do go on the attack, just to deal with those Rocketeers. And now I'm sending my tanks in, having a look and uncovering a little bit of the ore. And just seeing what's in this bottom right. And we can see an ore truck there, which we're going to go for. I've got my anti-air defense there as well. And now he's coming in for the attack. And yeah, he might actually have the upper hand here. Unfortunately, so we'll see how this goes. We managed to destroy some of those buildings there. And now I'm going to have to pull back because I think I'm just bringing my Rocketeers in. But I made a little bit of a mess of that. I think I needed to group them up first. Rather than fight like that, but we're actually managing to take the opponent's Rocketeers down with those anti-air vehicles, so that's worked okay then. And now I'm going to pull back to my base and try and regroup because I've lost a lot of units in that attack. So yeah, just building through my things, and all the time as we're going through this, I'm just building more and more economy, I guess, just to keep my resource count up. Also going to need to build another war factory because you can actually see he's taken out my war factory with the last attack, and that would have been the Black Eagles as they came over. And yeah, those anti-air defenses aren't being as, I guess they're not being as effective as I thought they would be. I thought they would completely stop the attacks, but it seems that I've been a little bit wrong. What I'm going to go for now, though, is I'm going to go for the attack on his economy, and I'm just hoping that I'm going to be able to sort of distract him a little bit and take out some of those ore trucks. So let's see how effective this is. We're going into his top left position and trying to get some ore truck kills. I think we managed to possibly kill one ore truck, and now we can go for the other one. We can see him mining gems there, which will be giving him an awful lot of resources. And now those Rocketeers coming over, there seems to be a lot of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out that building to hold the expansion in that area of the map. And now we're going to have to pull back to our base because we are losing a lot of units there. And that Rocketeer army from our enemy is really, really large. We're now getting another war factory. So I'm going to be able to start producing quite a few units and increase my building speed a little bit more. And also building a barracks there as well. So I can start building some more Rocketeers. But yeah, you're losing a few units there, so I'm not sure how effective that actually was in the end. And you can see those Black Eagles coming in again and going for the airfield. And what that does is it stops me building Rocketeers. Because once you lose that building, it's not like Remastered. In Remastered, once you can build something, as long as you keep the barracks and war factory alive, then you can continue to build that unit. But in this game, when you lose an airfield, and that allows you to build Rocketeers, you can no longer build them from the barracks. But rebuilding it now, so I can start getting back building, and I've got 3 barracks now, so I can get a bit of a faster building speed. And now we can see those Black Eagles going into the bottom right position, and they have gone for the oil derrick, which is a bit of a blow because that's quite it just gives you that trickle of resources, so that is really annoying. So sending our units back into the bottom left position, we can see there's some ore trucks there, or harvesters I think they're called in this, so we might be able to get them. But those Rocketeers coming in straight away, and we've got some anti-air defense with us here, but those Rocketeers are getting larger in number, and I'm not sure that this is going to be a good attack. I'm going to need to pull back. I just don't have enough anti-air defense units with me and Rocketeers of my own. It's just when you're dealing with those large numbers, I'm able to take out the anti-air defense, and once my anti-air defense is gone from my war factories, then it's just, well, my tanks can't attack those Rocketeers, so that's providing a little bit of problem because they are in a bit of a strong position. And then my airfield going down once again, so I definitely need more anti-air defense in this main base. So yeah, just getting that unit placed down. Another harvest ore refinery. and getting another anti-air defense system placed down, getting more built from my war factories. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't gone for my construction yard. I would have thought that would have been what he'd go for. But he hasn't gone for that yet, but just needed to get more of those anti-air defences down, because those Black Eagles are providing a big nuisance. And now just getting my tanks grouped up again, along with my anti-air defence, and also my Rocketeers along with that. So we've got quite a few anti-air defence vehicles now, so hopefully they're going to provide us a bit better protection against those Rocketeers. We'll have to wait and see. We've also got some Rocketeers of our own, but we can see the whole army coming over, and there's no way we're going to be able to fight that army together, not with the army that I've got, so I'm just going to have to pull back now. I was just hoping I'd be facing off against the Rocketeers. Obviously that fight wasn't going to work out in my favour. And just continuing to build some anti-air defence, but I'm going to need a lot of tanks as well, because the thing about the anti-air defence, although it does great against tanks and it provides good defence also against aircraft, however it's really weak when it comes to fighting land units, so it wouldn't do very good. And just had a bit of a look there, we can see that Rocketeer mass is menacing. We've got our anti-air defence there though, but it's also got tanks as well. And just bringing that tank force around, and more anti-aircraft coming over. We managed to destroy quite a few there, so that's going to be quite costly. You can see him losing all those Black Eagles but one, and even the Black Eagle that got back will be quite damaged.
We can make adjustments.
And there we can see some Rocketeers coming over and having a go at one of my harvesters, and I didn't. Yeah, that's sort of a bit of a blow there, losing one of those harvesters. And I'm actually surprised he wasn't doing that earlier with the mass of Rocketeers he's got. So that's quite surprising. And now bringing these anti-air defences up here. And now you can see his tank mass coming over. We're going to try and get the harvester down, but I think it just got away in the end. So what we'll try is tanks down one side, anti-air defence, so that's coming over, so we'll bring those back, and now we'll bring these tanks in on this side, and let's see if we can get some auto harvester kills. So yeah, it looks like one, possibly, I think I've got destroyed some of them, so getting some good value there, destroying some of his harvesters, and you can see he's noticed he's bringing his army back, so I'm just going to pull back to my base now, where I've got some other defences. So I think I possibly got some good kills there. And now we're just going to go back down the left side. We can see there's actually quite a few harvesters there, a couple of harvesters from my opponent. And now he's bringing his forces in quite quickly. I'm going to need to pull back very quickly because my anti-air defences aren't going to last long against that. And now bringing my tanks back along the other side. So he's going to have to sort of split his forces. But the thing is now is the trucks I'm going for like a bit further away, and now trying to get that harvester, where you can see those Rocketeers are pretty fast, and now I'm going to have to get my tanks out of there. Managed to get the harvester kill, although I don't think that might have not been worth it, because I might have lost a few tanks in that process. You can see those Rocketeers so chasing me down, but as soon as those anti-air vehicles come, he starts taking those Rocketeers back, and now getting another war factory down to increase my building speed even more. One thing I'm not sure about this game though is like the tank composition, like with Mirage tanks and Prism tanks. I've been watching like quite a lot of some high level play, not a lot of it. I've watched about 3 matches yesterday on Twitch, and it seems in quick matches I guess they seem to just use the standard tanks, but I don't know if that's because they don't have time and don't have the resources to build the centres like that allow you to build Mirage and Prism tanks. It's a bit, I guess it's I don't know if it's a bit like when you build a tech centre in Remastered. The tech centre you usually don't end up building because it's just a waste of resources, and at high level play I don't know if they have that availability to do that. So I don't know if that's why Prism tanks and Mirage tanks are never used, but they seem to be like quite effective against the standard tanks, that's all. So I don't know if that's the case. And now going in for the attack against his main army. It's just done all in now, just to see how it goes. But it doesn't look... So we just pulled our tanks back there, and they're going in for the fight with the Rocketeers. And we've got our tanks in there as well. And, I mean, yeah, I'm just seems to be getting annihilated there. And it looks like all my units have been wiped out. those Prism tanks just seem to be so strong, and I guess that opponent got a bit of a payback for his first game, because in the first game what he did is he just built air units and he had nothing defending, so I just went to his base and wiped him out because he went for an early airstrike. Yeah, so he got a bit of revenge there. Anyway, I think I need to be building more Prism tanks if I'm able to go into the long game. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.